And now, according to the Bible, Muhammad is not only a false prophet, he's an antichrist. Can I show you?
I'm gonna say something which will debunk the theory and it's not all Christians. Not all Christians believe that Muhammad ﷺ is the prophesied Antichrist.
So not only one, right?
Not only one.
Many are going to come, and therefore we know that is last hour. So how do I know an Antichrist? How do I know that he's a false Antichrist? Here it is. 1 John 2, 22 to 23.
Who is the liar but he who denies that Jesus is the Christ?
And now it's just something that the enemies of Islam have grabbed and they're running with it.
So can you see why, from a Christian perspective, that means Muhammad is an Antichrist?
And now, Sam, Shamoun, and David Wood and the likes of them, idiots like them, who really are not devoted Christians, I believe. They're just money hungry people using Christianity to receive the worldly gain. Otherwise, they would be sincere. And they're not. They're confusing their own people and they're confusing the listeners with intentional misrepresenting verses of the Quran, tradition of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and in the Bible, giving them their own interpretation.
Okay, sure. From our Bible, even if you don't accept it. Go to 1 John, which is written by one of the Hawari, a disciple of Jesus, according to our Sanad, our history. In 1 John 2, we are told many antichrists will be going into the world. Not one, but many. So if you go to 1 John 2, open it up, read 18 for him, and then we're going to read 22 to 23.
It says, children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard, that Antichrist is coming. So now, many Antichrists have come.
I'm gonna say something which will debunk the theory and it's not all Christians. Not all Christians believe that Muhammad ﷺ is the prophesied Antichrist. Because the word Antichrist, what does it mean? Anti, what does anti mean? Help me out. Rejecting or against. Rejecting or against. We will go to the verse that they try to use, one of the verses. I'm gonna read it quickly, okay? So bear with me. As Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately. Tell us, Jesus. They said, when will this happen? What will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? Okay? This is the actual verse in English. Jesus answered, watch out that no one deceives you. Okay? For many will come in my name. Who? In my name. Claiming I am the Christ. So what? So the false prophet that will come is who? Saying what? He will say, I am the Christ. Ana al-Masihu. And who's going to say that? We know him as ad-Dajjal, who is a Jewish, from a Jewish family and a Jewish background and genealogy. Okay? So where in the Quran does Muhammad say, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ana al-Masihu Muhammad ibn Abdullah? When does the Prophet say, I am Christ, the Messiah, Muhammad, the son of Abdullah? Did Muhammad, the final messenger, ever say in the Quran or the Sunnah, tradition of the Sunnah in Islam, did he say, Ana al-Masihu? Did he say, I am the Christ? I am the Messiah? No. So that's the first thing that's thrown back at their faces. Okay? And many false prophets will appear and deceive many people. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Yani basically here, they'll just use the name of Jesus, the Messiah, they will make themselves prophets just to gain worldly wealth. That's what it is. If you see all around the world, evangelists and so forth.